Alex, I understand you're a Ron Paul fan because of the issue of the Constitution. Tell me about your feelings on this candidate.
Well, Ron Paul's pretty right on the money, except for just that. His monetary policies aren't quite what I'd like to see them become. He believes in the gold standard, and the gold standard is definitely the path to success, but it's only one step along the way. He doesn't like a fiat currency, which is just paper money, only because it can fluctuate so vastly and so quickly. It can be inflated and deflated to create economic business cycles and depressions and unjust growth periods of time. Now, what he fails to realize is that, or chooses to ignore, is that when we were fighting the Civil War of America, Lincoln was issuing um, bills of credit just on the credit of the United States, which the Constitution does allow, but Ron Paul doesn't really adhere to that. He's more a subscriber to the gold standard, which the Constitution also says that only gold, silver, coins can be minted as U.S. money, but also it does mention that money can be issued on the credit of the United States. Now, I think we've got room to work to create a monetary system much superior to a fiat currency and a gold standard or a commodity-based money. I think we can incorporate all of those things so that if the need for gold becomes so minuscule because gold becomes so abundant, then what? The value of money will become worthless. I mean, we will one day, in theory, be able to create gold. We can already create or hasten the speed that it takes to make diamonds by creating that amount of pressure. So if we can create jewelry, soon enough we'll be able to create gold by rearranging, molecular structures and all that kind of stuff. But my point is that the need will be shifted from gold to, let's say, food, because people start to panic and they say, well, I've got to protect my family, I need food. So then if you incorporate the need for food into the monetary system, then there will always be a need for money. What I'm saying is that if you base everything, if you incorporate everything that the human needs into what money represents, then money can never fail. But gold one day will be irrelevant or very abundant. So money will be irrelevant or very abundant. Economic collapses could ensue. What you need is money that incorporates every need that a human will face, and that's very possible, but we need everyone in America to come together and agree to this. Now, that's a long way coming, but I think it's a possibility. Now, Ron Paul is lagging in the polls for sure, but there are still 300 superdelegates that haven't made up their mind. I'd love to see his message carry on further and further. However, I will be writing him in because I just can't face the facts that I'd have to vote for one of the current candidates. So I'll do whatever it takes to get to further his message and to get him in office. I think it's only a matter of time before the political scheme in America changes at any rate, so let's just prepare.